That's why I say I have a conservative view of our Constitution and of our founding documents. Conservative meaning the original view. The view that made this country the greatest country in the history of the world. The freedom not to do what you want to do, but what you ought to do. There is no more important issue in this race against Barack Obama than the issue of health care. Obamacare is the legislation that caused me to come into this race. If it wasn't for Obamacare, I wouldn't be in this race, because I believe that that will transform America from a country that believes in free people, free markets, people being able to have the freedom to reap the fruits of their labor and to engage in commerce in a way that benefits them and their family from the bottom up, as opposed to government dictating every aspect of your life from the top down. Number one, we take the corporate tax on manufacturing. We take the corporate tax for all corporations and cut it in half to 17.5%. Make it a simple tax. This is really important, so that the big companies pay the same rate as the little companies. That we don't have these complex taxes that allow really big companies to employ a lot of accountants and a lot of lawyers to figure out how to reduce their tax bill, while the little guy ends up getting stuck paying 35%. We want you to make things here in America. We want you to take those jobs that you shipped overseas, send them back to America. That we need to have an energy policy that is neutral, no subsidies on anything from coal to gas to ethanol to wind to solar. Let the marketplace work. Invest in the technology and invest in the things that will create safe and clean and plentiful energy in our country, so we can get energy costs down. And that means, yes, all these alternatives, fine, if the market can hold them. A, B, drilling for natural gas, because we are building, and it's clean burning, we are building more natural gas power plants. And if you look at the unemployment rate, for example, in Pennsylvania, we have something called Marcellus Shale, which is the second largest natural gas field in the world under Pennsylvania. We're drilling 3,000 to 4,000 wells a year. Unemployment rate in Pennsylvania is lower than anywhere else in the industrial states. Why? Energy production. Energy production. And guess what's happened to the energy cost? Your energy cost. If you heat with natural gas, your energy cost 7 years ago was $12 a unit. It's now $3.60. And we were just going to keep having faith that we were out there saying the right things, talking about, as Gresham said, not just national security and all the work that we've done on national security, and particularly focused on the Middle East and Iran and the great threat that Iran is, something I've been talking about for 10 years and writing and lecturing on. I'm talking about our ally Israel and how important that relationship is to make sure that they are a key and existent ally in that region, and that they are strong.